Hi everybody, it's HollyHobbyist back with another soap making video. Today we're going to be making a wood grain soap. I've seen a lot of other people do these. I'm going to try the squeeze bottle method. So I got these at like a craft store. I think they're in like the baking aisle. I've noticed through doing this soap that it's really important to make sure you get one with a wide mouth. That way when you put the soap in, you have a bigger hole to work with. So I'm just going to add my kaolin clay to my oils and get our soap mixed up. And then I just want like a really thin trace on this, or I'm sorry, an emulsion on this soap. I don't want any trace because it's going to, I need a lot of working time. So I want to make sure I just blend the lye and the oils together to have as much time as possible to work with it. I don't know why I'm tripping over myself so bad today. So here we go with our lye solution. Get that all incorporated. This is a pretty fun soap to make. I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with it. The fragrance behaved really well, which was good, and it gave me plenty of time to work with the soap. So that part was good. So make sure you want to pick a good fragrance to work with before you do this soap. So now I was checking, didn't have any trace. There was nothing kind of laying on the top of the soap batter. It was dripping down in, so that's how you kind of know that your oils are blended into your lye without actually getting to trace. If you can look at the batter, you see it's very opaque. There's no streaks of oil that are more translucent. Okay, and I will let you relax and enjoy watching me mix my colors. Okay, so we're going to start pouring our batter, and basically you're just going to squirt it in lines, and you're going to layer the colors, but you want this kind of like distinction between the lines, um, to kind of give it that wood grain effect. And if you put a little bit of like a glob, like I did with the blue, it'll make like a knot. It's supposed to make like a knot in the wood. But other than that, it's pretty basic. This is why you want to keep your batter fluid, because it needs to be able to come out of this little hole. But so this is pretty much it. Just keep layering your colors. And then the cut is different. It's like the Taiwan swirl. So you don't just cut bars. You have to cut it in sections and then bars, which is, I always struggle with that, but I'm getting there. It looks kind of sloppy, but it's just the way you have to do it. I think after a while I got tired of squeezing these bottles, and I just kind of was going nuts with it. But overall, it turned out pretty good. I think I'm going to try this again. I'm just not sure when, because the bottles are a mess to clean. But other than that, it was fun. I think you should give it a try. All right, so I got my mutter box out to try to split this loaf up. I kind of, somehow I messed it up. I don't know what I keep doing wrong, but somehow I don't, I can't quite get it right. I don't know, maybe I need to watch some more videos or something. Because I was supposed to have 3 even chunks. But as you can see, I have two, I don't know, probably about 2-inch ones, and then this honker right here. So I don't know. I have to go back and revisit that. So we're going to take these supposedly evenly spaced chunks of the loaf and then split them. And it's really confusing to remember exactly which way they're supposed to be. But when you're looking at the loaf on the top, you want to tilt it to the side. And depending on what your bar size is or what mold you work with, it should make them about 1 inch thick. Somehow I got a little over 2 inches for my first two. So this is what the first bar looks like. Nothing super special, but it's kind of towards the end of the mold. So those don't always look the best. Let's see. Let's try one more and see what happens. And that'll make a nice chunk of a sample. Again, not the greatest. I was starting to get disappointed. I was like, oh, maybe I did it wrong. But I'm not sure what I could do different. Maybe take instead of just doing stripes instead of a back and forth, like a stripe one direction, I think would solve that weird looking end piece. So here's more of the middle. Definitely more of a wood grain like we're looking for. So that's good. I'm happy with that. So these bars I was doing for our Father's Day collection. I kind of went with the more magical theme of mana wood. I don't know, because if anybody games, mana tends to be blue. So I really thought it would be cool to have like that blue accent in there. But anyway, so that was what I was going for, if you're wondering why my color choices are a little off. So I had to go back and cut this chunk, and I just totally mucked it up. They're too short. You'll see here in a minute. When I cut them, the length is not what it should be. See how short they are? Like width-wise? So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I want to revisit that before I go back and do it again. But overall, I'm happy for my first time. I've seen this poured different ways, but I wanted to try the squeezy bottle. It seemed like it was probably going to be the easiest. But anyway, these will be available in the shop for Father's Day. If anyone's interested, they smell freaking awesome. And most of them look pretty cool. But thanks so much for watching. Feel free to give a like. Give me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please feel free to subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you guys.